Hi there, welcome to a new video on my road to 1500 rapid on chess.com. Curious what today will bring. Well, playing with black against Bali boy. I thought it was bad boy, so I think he's gonna go for some kind of Benoni or something. Which I'm never too much a fan of, but let's deal with it. At least he now needs to make up his mind. Yeah, if he wants to keep pushing his pawn and lose this pawn, potentially. But he can still do it, but then he lost a tempo. Let's see if he goes for this push again. He doesn't. Okay. He might now. But I think I've got my setup nicely now. Yeah, there we go. So he got a big boy center, but okay, yeah. So still in trouble because now he can actually, well, I can castle straight away. But I really don't like these positions. Can't go there. Okay, well, it's gonna have to retreat. It's a pity, but it's temporary. Bring up a knight here, maybe there. Have two attackers on this pawn. See what he's going to do. He can easily defend it, but let's make him work. Do I first want to get my bishop out here, maybe here. I think I might actually before I I can. Oh, hang on. Okay, so she's already got another attacker in. Let's bring this one out first. Bishop comes later. I want to put my rook in here just to prevent this pawn push from happening. Yeah. Even though this square is obviously defended by the pawn, I'm not liking what he's doing. Okay, I need a bit of calculation here because I think this might be a mistake. Because if I take this pawn with my knight, he obviously wants to recapture, and then I can capture this. But actually, if he takes it with the rook, hang on, take. If he takes it with the rook, I can take with the rook. Let's try. Because this knight is undefended. This might win me a pawn. But I don't think I've calculated it all the way through. So taking with bishop or knight, I can win this knight. If he takes with the rook, I first take the rook back and then take the knight. Or he might just retreat the knight. And whatever he does, I can bring my knight back or take this knight. And obviously I'm looking also at this now. That's actually even better because I can win a rook. Okay, not anymore, I guess. So I can take this knight, threaten like a checkmate maybe. And this pawn can't be pushed because it's pinned to the king. So I'm kind of guessing he needs to either block it with the queen or with the rook. Rook? Okay. If I go here, keep the pressure on. The bishop can't get over here, obviously, because there's the pawn. I'm still looking at this. And now I can actually maybe bring my knight over here to put some pressure on this bishop. Well, actually, it's not. It's only attacked once actually now, so that doesn't really do anything because it's defended twice. But he can't push this pawn, so he needs to, I think. I'm not quite sure actually what he needs to do. At least I got him thinking. That's a good thing. At least I got him thinking. It's like 37 degrees out here today in the Netherlands. And today I walk around without shirt on, but I thought for the camera, let's do put a shirt on. But I must say it's like I'm in an oven. It's really warm inside the house already. Okay, not sure if that does anything, because I can just give a check. I don't have a follow-up straight away. But I can always go back. Oh, actually, I can't. Haha. Ui. So he says like, I'll give up my rook. I guess. I nearly fell for it. I nearly went for a check. That would have been a bit dramatic. So let's. Oh, actually, if I go here, obviously he's going to take me. Go here. Let's go here. Need to get my bishop into the game. Maybe bring my bishop over here. Or let's see if we can. This one is a bit in the way. Where's he going? He's going here. That's defended. He's going here. That's not defended. Okay, so I might have to go a little bit passive here. That's a check, but it doesn't do anything. So what I'll do... go here, I guess. And then kick the bishop away, the knight away. Okay, let's okay, if I push, he takes, I take, and I have a straight attack on the bishop, so I think that's good. And if I push my pawn, if he goes here, I can take it. Okay, so push pawn. If he leaves, I'm just gonna keep pushing, I think. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Oh, hang on. Actually, this is. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. Because I failed to notice he's got two attackers. Bishop and the rook. Yeah, so if I recapture, he can just take it with the rook. And then we're just gonna have to get the bishop out. So I think first priority is just to trade off some material. and get rid of this knight. So he cannot actually, well, no, he needs to take with the bishop, I was thinking. Okay, what is his plan? What is his plan? Because I can just take the bishop. And yes, he can take my knight, but that's fine. And the rook can take my... Oh, actually, oh, hang on. Oi! That's a bit... Okay, that was actually a better move than I expected. Because obviously I can take the bishop, but then I... Okay, so how do I go about this? Because this is not fun. I can bring my bishop over here. Or I can just move my knight, but then this pawn is attacked twice, so it's getting some counterplay. I need to think about my time because actually I can pin the knight. If he takes my bishop, he's not doing it with check. And my rook is defended by my bishop. So I now can probably win this this knight. And if he takes my knight first, then I guess it depends with what he attacks it. Okay, so it isn't an easy game as I thought it was going to be. So I need to be careful. Still, because he's got a very cheeky pony in my territory. He can actually defend it with his bishop. Yes. But I can... Oh, that wouldn't be... no. Okay, this is all getting a bit too complicated for me now. What if I go here? I attack the bishop. Oh no, actually... Man, this is a freaking nightmare. I need to get my knight out of here because it's blocking all my... I haven't got an overview anymore. I cannot see it anymore. It's getting way too complicated for me. And then I sometimes get a bit tilted and stuff. He can't actually take this pawn at the moment. I need to get my bishop into the game. And I can't do that at the moment. I need to bring my rook. So I need to make so many moves before I can actually... So he's got... I'm up in material, but he's way stronger than I am. He's way stronger. I need to bring my rook here, then push this pawn. And then I can get rid of this bishop, but that's still... He can go anywhere he wants. Okay, and I think this might be a mistake. Oh, actually, hang on. I can take this. The rook is defending this bishop. So if I take this, and then he takes it here, then I can take it here. And he can't actually take it because then he's losing a queen. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, what's she doing? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Actually, if I discovered attack, but I've had it before actually. So if I check here, this one's free, and if he takes it, it's still free. So let's do that. We're just exchanging pieces, and now we're exchanging queens. And once the queens are off the board, we're fine. Okay, this was quite some hard work. And we're not there yet, but I've got way more time than he has. Okay. Still not very good. This is a check. Not sure where it's leading. Okay, yeah. Okay, how do I go quickly here? I can't actually because this stupid... Hang on, I can go here. Is everything still defended? No, nothing is defended. Queen can't get there. Yes, I thought it was a checkmate. Okay, well, he gave me a run for his money, or how do you go? How do you say it? I gave him a run for his money. He gave me a run for my money, because I was up, as you've seen, nicely in the beginning, but he was strong. I think we both played pretty well, and I must have just played a little bit better. He obviously made a huge blunder at the end. But he was putting on the pressure nicely, I must admit. But gained 8 points again, 1119. So high score is 1153, and that's from a long time ago. I'm just waiting for the computer to get the review in. Anyway, if you like these videos, if you're here, subscribe if you haven't just already, and I had some nifty, oh, it's gone now. I had some beautiful thingy with subscribe and stuff. But if you like these videos, subscribe, like, comment, share, etc, etc. Anyway, okay, overall not as high as I thought. I played with 81% accuracy, my opponent 72. Let's have a good look, and well, let's have a look anyway. We don't have to look at the beginning because that was all just equal until here. Yeah, that's where he made a mistake. Oh yeah, no, this is just what he should have done, and okay, he didn't like that. He's actually saying I'm worse off now. I'm 2 points up, and this drops 1 point. I'm still up, but I thought this is nice, winning myself a pawn. But maybe because I didn't really have that much follow-up, Stockfish says like it's not worth the trouble or something, because I got into a lot of trouble afterwards. Yeah. So yeah, he should have taken this one. I've put the bishop here because now obviously he's... Hang on, he's not even liking that. He says... Oh, That's some next level stuff. Yeah, that will take time to get there. But for now, I saw some tactics, and he thought it was the only way to defend this check. Don't think it would have led to a checkmate, but I'd be opening up his king, but I'm opening up his king anyway. Well, I'm not actually, because he took with the bishop. Yeah, so I'm up 3 points, and now I start to struggle, and it happens more often than I would like. Yeah, I did consider that, but I wanted to defend this square, because obviously otherwise he's got a fork. But Stockfish, as a non-human, saying like, well, you're threatening the queen, that's a bigger threat. But I thought like he can push the pawn, which is defended both by the queen and the bishop. Oh, and I would actually have... I'd have 3 attackers. Okay, that's okay. So he says, hang on. Stockfish says go here. It's a bigger threat than this fork. I guess if the queen steps away, then I can go over here. But if he pushes the pawn, I guess that's a mistake. Because now I can, yeah, take with threatening the. So he. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's not have a long look into that. Yeah, I can see where the Stockfish is coming from. Once again, still learning, still needing to find those more in-depth multiple moves tactics. Glad that I'm actually seeing that I'm being attacked, and yeah, this was not the right, it's not bad, but now he's got 2 attackers on this, and he didn't make advantage of it because he took that pawn, which is in a way it's a good move because I couldn't take it, but now I can pin it. And Stockfish doesn't like it. Stockfish says go here. Oh, okay, so okay, I guess I know what Stockfish wants to do. He wants to go here, and now I've got an immediate threat. No, not an immediate threat. I thought if I can get in with the queen, this checkmate, but this square is defended by both the bishop and the queen, so that would have taken a lot of work. Okay, anyway, so I thought let's pin the geezer. He brings on another defender. I thought I needed to get my knight out of here because it's blocking me to free up my bishop and develop this pawn to get rid of the bishop. And this is a mistake because obviously now he's losing material. Okay, so he's actually saying do it with the queen, so that could possibly force a queen trade. Yeah, and then he steps out of the pin, and I still wasn't quite sure what to do, so first I attacked the queen. He takes my rook, but it's defended at the moment. Then I saw this nice tactic. Oh yeah, there was even a better way to do this tactic. I should have taken it. No, actually it wasn't a better tactic. Same. Take, queen recaptures, and then I give a check, but he can pick up my, yeah, no, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been pretty much the same. So this is a check. Not really a threat, so I'm not quite sure if you should have taken it. But now obviously there's 3 attackers on there anyway, so probably best for him to do. Best thing for it to do was indeed take. Battery's running low. To take the knight, and that gave me a bishop. So now I'm up 4 points after this pawn, and obviously he's attacking my rook. And obviously, so like I can't do anything here. Obviously because he's got his background now covered, but he's still got this annoying bishop. Looking at this square, defending this square very nicely. This rook gets me to another square defended by the bishop. This bishop defended by the queen and the rook. And this rook looks at this square, which is not defended by the bishop. So there was some purpose behind all these moves. Now I'm just trying to find a way to get into a checkmate pattern. And Yeah. You were now able to force event to checkmate. Indeed. Did I go the right way? Yeah. Yeah. Checkmate. This. That. Yeah. That's what I saw. So I can see 2 moves deep at the moment, which is fine. So nice finish to a rough game. Hope you liked it, and see you next time. Bye bye.